Hey, how's it going everyone? Pogo Science here. Thank you so much you guys for stopping on by. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful Halloween. By the time you see this video, I think Halloween will already be over all over the world, but hopefully you guys still had a very safe night. And I'm showing you guys a very special video of me going 22-0, you guys. 22 game win streak, all in the Halloween Cup map. So as you see right there, 22 wins in a row, which is a pretty difficult feat to accomplish in any mode, I think. I played about, most of them were in solo queue, but I did get on live stream the other day and did play with some viewers, so some of the wins were with viewers as well. But I think around like 15 of the 22 games were in solo queue. So as anyone knows who plays solo queue, anything can happen in there. You can get 3 AFKs, but somehow I got lucky and didn't get 3 AFKs, but I did get some AFKs along the way, and some where you could just tell the teammates you had just were very new to the game as well. So Halloween is definitely probably the best map to play if you want to kind of exert your own force onto the game, or exert your own will onto the decision at the end. I think you can not necessarily carry by yourself, but you can drastically improve the chances of winning if you understand all the strategies. And I think essentially these kind of videos can kind of apply to all types of game modes. So even in rank, I know a lot of people struggled climbing because they felt that their teammates were not as strong as they were. So the idea is mostly just to improve your chances of winning. That's what you can do. And I think Halloween's a great way to kind of help you exercise the ability to identify what you need to do to maximize the possibility of winning. You can't guarantee wins all the time. Even though we have won 22 in a row right here. But you should really take a step back and identify what you can do to really improve your chances, right? Like if you're in a game where your teammates maybe are not as strong as you are, what you can do is do everything, as I kind of say that casually. So for the Halloween, one thing I identified quickly as I was starting to play, once the event came out, I was losing a lot actually when the event first came out because I didn't understand all the strategies. And what I realized is that the thing that's most important is having the most points at the end of the game, right? Which is true of any mode, but how can you improve the chances of that? And then I had to look at what is the second most important thing about this game, and I decided that is Zapdos. There's only one Zapdos for this Halloween map, and it arrives at the 1 minute mark. So you'll see that that I would do everything I can. Everything I do in the first 4 minutes is to lead up to the last minute of the Zapdos battle. And I've soloed Zapdos 1-on-4 many times during this 22 game win streak because I know that's my main objective. And I think some of my teammates might not be aware of that, and some of my enemies may not be aware of that. But that's something I'm aware of. And so I pretty much position myself to have a good shot of winning as long as I get Zapdos, or at least deny my enemy from getting Zapdos. And Zapdos appearing only once is really huge compared to other modes where they'll appear a few times. Well, I guess only for Mer Stadium, they would appear a couple times throughout the game, maybe 3 times at most, but still. There are multiple times you can kind of score a lot of points, right? But for this one, Zapdos only appears once, and it only appears at the 1 minute mark. The timing of Zapdos is very important because usually by the time Zapdos appears and by the time you and the enemy engage in the melee, by the time that Zapdos is taken out and by the time that someone's racing all the way to the other end and scoring, there's not going to be a whole lot of time for your enemy to kind of counter score. So I realized that, and I realized that just go ahead and try your best to take Zapdos, and then if your enemy does take Zapdos, try to throw a pumpkin at it, take away all their balls, steal their balls, even if you can't score them, just prevent your enemies from taking them and going to the other end and getting an easy score. So that's kind of my rationale, as you see right here. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. I've been playing Crustle for pretty much the entire 22 game win streak, I believe. And I've been running the same moves, Shell Smash and Stealth Rock, because I feel like both moves are so OP in this format. As you see right there, Zapdos is available, my Unite is available, so let's go, you guys. So I kind of head towards the Zapdos, the heart of it, and I drop my Unite ready right there on the spot. Kind of stuns everyone. I kill Zapdos. I have 47 balls. It's game over. 2 enemies already dead, and we're all going to just score a bunch of points here. And as you see right there, only 35 seconds left on the clock. So it doesn't matter what happens from here on out. I'm pretty confident that we're gonna win. Even if we didn't take Zapdos, I still like my chances because 2 of the enemies passed away during battle. So yeah, so just similar to what you may take away from this match is just try to take a step back and think of what is the most important thing when it comes to winning. And for me, it was the 1 minute Zapdos right there. So everything I did, getting my Unite ready, making sure I was as close to level 15 as possible, and making sure that I had the balls to kind of just take Zapdos and then head to the other lane and score as soon as I can. And that's the most important. And also identifying which Pokemon is best, because I realized that there's a lot of Pokemon that people are playing that I don't think is very strong on this map because they're too squishy. I think I've said this in the previous video. I actually made another video about Crustle in the Halloween, this Halloween map as well, where I said I think tankier Pokemon are better because of the pumpkin aspect. Getting hit by a pumpkin will stun you for so long, you guys. I think the stun is like 4 seconds or something crazy like that. So you'll take a lot of damage when you're in the pumpkin mode. So you want to be able to sustain that and overcome it and stay alive. So when I play Crustle, during these 22 game win streaks, I don't want to like say anything incorrectly, but I would say that of the 22 games, I probably died maybe 3 times at most. Just because I'm so elusive with the Shell Smash, I can just get away right after I become a Crustle again. After taking a pumpkin, I can throw Stealth Rock to slow people down. And also I just understand kind of how to use the pumpkins now to my advantage. It's very important to try to get your pumpkins off first, stun them, because when they're in pumpkin mode, they can't pumpkin you. So you can actually maneuver around, score just like what I'm doing right here, picking up all these balls, scoring as often as possible. And that's what the name of the game is, just trying to get to level 15 as well, as you see right there. We still have over 2 minutes to go. I'm already at level 10. So we're farming with Storm. Another thing I found is really important is stealing farm, as you see. A lot of enemies tend to not watch their own farm. So I just go ahead and take all the precious farm. And with this score, I'm about to become level 11 right here, you guys. So just moving on up quickly. Already took care of the first goal. Another thing I identified that's not important to me, unlike maybe a rank battle, is that I don't really care if my enemy scores. Each goal is only worth 60 points. So if they knock out both goals, they're probably going to score roughly about 120 or so, which is totally fine with me. As long as I can keep farming, stealing their farm. If they want to go ahead and work their way to try to take it down 2 goals now, be my guest. I'm going to go ahead and focus on farming and denying them from leveling. As you see right there, that Lucario is only like level 9, I think. And I'm already level like 12 on my way to 13 right now. And that Lucario has no shot, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and hunt it down right here using the combination of Shell Smash and Stealth Rock. Just so deadly. As we're going to go ahead and keep farming up as we head towards the 2 minute mark. Here I go again, stealing the farm again. Shell Smash, it's such a good move to have, because you can just roam around so easily. Another tip I realized later in my streak actually is to try to add on insurance like I'm doing right here. Adding 32 points right here could pay dividends later on, you guys. And if someone happens to knock the balls off of me, then there's a chance the balls might just stay around the goal, which is actually kind of nice, because later on I can pick them up and score later if no one picks them up. So I add some insurance because you never know if you need it later on. I have played some pretty close battles actually with these, the 22 game win streak. It hasn't all been downhill, even though most of the games I think have, but there has been a few nail biters for sure. And there's been a few games where I've been matched up with 1 or maybe even 2 AFKs and had to fight Zapdos alone. So it's just kind of maximizing your chances of winning, doing everything you can. My Unite is ready. I don't even remember if I used Unite at all yet. Just never been a moment where I needed to. So I'm already sitting at 15, level 15 comfortably, just waiting for Zapdos, hanging around mid. I see a lot of activity there. I'd call a retreat just because I don't want my teammates to die. I want them to be around for this last battle. So there's a little bit of a melee here. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of roam around. I see there's so much action down here. I doubt someone's taking Zapdos, but I check right here. I go up and check on Zapdos. Nope, no one's there. totally. So I know we're ahead right now also because we have two goals standing up still. I'm gonna go ahead and get a kill here, which is really important. And so we have a 4-on-3 now, and they're actually kind of low on health. I see all three right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pursue them while my teammates work away on the Zapdos. So I push them out. I use my Unite, and then let's go ahead and just finish it off. And 23 seconds to go. There's no way they're gonna go ahead and score on us. Even if they had the balls, they wouldn't be able to score in time. Like I said, Zapdos comes at the 1 minute mark, so there's really not a lot of time anyways. So there you go, you guys. 22 wins in a row. I don't know if I'll have time to top it, but Halloween is going to stay around for, I think, another week or so. So that's actually kind of nice because I'm really enjoying playing this these Halloween battles. They're really fun. So as you see right there, we win convincingly. So thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by. I'll be dropping more Pokemon Unite content, and good luck to everyone climbing the ranks right now. Hopefully you get to the ranks you're looking for, and I'll catch everyone during the next video. Happy Halloween, everyone.